Hey everybody, it's Maria. Welcome to my channel. I haven't done an unboxing in a while and I'm so excited that the kind folks at Vangoa asked if I would unbox a couple of their banjos, and I've definitely been into banjos lately. I started teaching myself claw hammer after I got one of their last banjos from them. It really started me on a journey, and it's been about maybe 15-16 months. I really like it. And now let us open up this big box. I'm not sure if this is one or two banjos. So obviously I'll make two videos if there are two, in fact, two banjos in this box. It wasn't quite clear. I think there are two. Okay. You see my fake fireplace behind me? It makes me feel warm. It really does. Maybe someday I'll have a real fireplace again, but who knows. But for now, I'll keep the fake one. This is a big box. Alrighty, so what shall we do? I think I would like to do the larger one first. I believe these are full-size banjos, full scale. 6-string banjo. Okay. This is what the one box looks like. Catch Life's Melody. And this, I believe, yes, it's Vangoa. Okay. So let me, this other little one aside for another day. But I can get rid of the big box. Actually, I'll unbox that when, it'll be a surprise, the size. Okay, so this is the first of two videos about banjos. There it is, Vangoa. They're familiar F clef, right? I believe that's an F clef, not a G clef. G clef is the more familiar one. I have it on my ring. Oh boy. All right. Okay. What have we got? Oh, that's a nice padded case, I can see already. And a little goodie bag, which I'm going to put at the end of this video because I think we need to get to the good stuff, and then we'll find out all the goodies that come with the banjo. And I'll probably be using some of this before I come back and, you know, play some tunes and stuff. So let's just unbox it. Nice backpack straps, which is always a bonus because you won't get shoulder pain if it's distributed more evenly. I find that to be a little better. There's pretty, show you, it's really nice. It's like a little cross stitch, not cross stitch, what do you call it? Needle point? Yeah. My mom used to do needle point. Vangoa. And a little pocket that you can fit maybe some picks, or, I mean, claw hammer, I don't use picks, but you can maybe put a tuner, extra strings in case you pop one. Okay. All right, we're gonna have to put the bridge on. I forgot that they don't come with the bridge in place, which is fine. I've shown on other videos, it's fairly simple. Oh, this is closed back. I could feel the back. They usually give you like a tool to measure, but usually I believe 12 inches, or at least it's the same amount of space. So if you measure the neck and then go that much from the nut to the fret, and then from the 12th fret, and then from the 12th fret over, usually you place the bridge. I believe I remembered that correctly. So there's a little bit of padding in this bag, which is good. I mean, it's not going to protect it from a bad fall, but it'll protect it from the elements and such. And this bags go, I've seen and gotten a lot worse from other companies. So there you go. There's the bag. And they put the bridge right here. And there should be probably instructions in the goodie bag, which can help you with the bridge placement. And usually I believe it's the bridges are, yeah, you can see it on this one, which is nice. I'll show you. Sometimes it's hard to know which way the bridge goes, but on this particular one, I don't know if you could see it here. Trying to get it in the light. There, you can see the ridges, and then you don't see it. So the ridges would be for the thicker strings, I believe. We'll have to look that up just in case, but I'm pretty sure. Although the high G, yeah, there's definitely a high G. All right, I'm definitely gonna have to look it up because now I don't know. Because normally, like on a guitar, the thickest string is the E, and then it would go down this way. But because there's a high G, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up. I still feel like it should go that way. All right. But we'll figure it out. I mean, if it doesn't work one way, it's definitely going to work the other. I always say, just don't be whoa. I got quite off guard. The shininess of it. Look at that. Don't be afraid to experiment. That's what I always say. Well, this is very pretty. Yeah, and they give you the thing to help you place the bridge. So let's just look at the beautiful, looks like mahogany backboard here. You can take this off. I won't be doing that, but you can because there are screws. If you want to make it open back, people like open back, and there are a lot of these thingamajigs to tighten the head of the drum. And this is an armrest right here. This is nice. And you have, you know, Grover type tuners. See? Let me put a little close up of the back here so you can see how pretty. It's either sapele, I believe, or mahogany, but I'll look up the specs and put them on the screen for you. They're the brackets, what I call the doohickeys, or and there's even a little strap hook, which is kind of nice. Probably on both sides. Yep, a little strap hook on both sides. Not all banjos have that. A lot of people just, you know, put the strap on this part. Okay, and there's a tail piece. See the tail piece? They always have like a little adjustment screw thing here. So let's take off the like protective covering over the strings. Do you hear the, I don't know if you can hear, there's actually crackling in this fireplace. I love it. Okay, a little like parchment paper. And this is, okay, yeah, see, there's this little plastic gauge here, and what you do is you slide it up to the nut. I don't know if you could see that. It's right here. So you have to slide it all the way up to the nut. And you, when it's in person, you'll see there are arrows. Let me see if I can get this. See the arrow right there? And you slide that up to the nut, and then it should be placed right there, the bridge. See? And as I said, we just have to figure out, there's a Remo drum head. See that? That's nice. We just have to figure out which way the bridge goes. I'm sure it's not in tune, obviously, because obviously it doesn't even have a bridge on it. So I'm going to get the bridge. Let me stop the video, and then I'll place the bridge. And if you want to see how it's placed, you can look on, I'll put a little link to my other videos. No sense in wasting time with that, since I've definitely done other videos where I place the bridge. But I will show you what direction it's supposed to be in. So hang tight. Oh wait, before I do that, I forgot to show you the actual pretty fretboard. Looks to be a rosewood, but again, I will get the full specs. There are very pretty inlays in this one. Little stars on the 3rd fret, the 5th fret, the 7th fret. the 10th fret, the 12th, you get the double, that's the octave. You got it on the 15th, the 17th, and the 19th. Extra fret markers. Okay? All right, I'll be back. So this is really funny, and I wonder how many of you watching this video, well, of course it'll have a different title, but I really screwed up because I was thinking this was a regular banjo, and it didn't even dawn on me that there's no fifth high string. I was talking about it, right? But I didn't, I even mentioned the bridge, saying the thickest string would be on this side and it would correspond. I can't believe I showed everything, and I'm looking at it and not realizing there's 6 strings. So, wow, I'm really losing it. I apologize, but that's pretty funny, right? So this is a 6-string banjo guitar. So this is actually way cooler than I anticipated because I didn't know they were sending me this. She said banjo. So partially my fault for not paying attention to what was right in front of me, but also she had said banjo. So this is a whole horse of another color, to quote one of my favorite movies of all time, The Wizard of Oz. So yes, I just looked in the book, and it even shows you. It comes with a really nice book. I didn't take anything else out of the goodie bag, but I wanted to show you that they definitely, guide you as to which direction it goes in. How funny is that? That's when I realized it. So I guess we'll just place the bridge, since this isn't a 6-string, a normal 5-string, it's a 6-string. I will do a bridge placement here. So let's put this back. So I'm still laughing. Woo! Well, I turned the big 6-0 a couple weeks ago, so, got some years behind me, right? All right, so let's put this back where I said, which is this goes right to the top, and then they're saying the bridge goes here. So what you have to do is, so I might as well show you, you have to loosen all the strings because you don't want it to, you don't want to break anything or pop anything. So you just make sure all the strings are loose so you can comfortably place the bridge. And once you can flip it over, you put it on. Yeah, these are still too tight. I'll speed this up. All right, so now when the strings are loose enough, you can use this guide to kind of help you lift all of them, and then you gently slide it under without breaking anything. Okay, so here we go. Here's the 6th one, goes in the 6th slot, and we'll fix this at fix that exactly. You're going to have to maneuver it a little. It's not an exact science. Like, this is great, but you still might have to shift it to get the intonation correct. And the intonation is when you play a note anywhere else besides open and it's in tune. So. All right, wow, look at that. All right, now it's at the edge, and you're gonna gently, gently push it right to where the edge is. See? So now I have it exactly right where that arrow is, but we will know for sure when we tune it. So let's tune it. Ha! This is crazy. I still can't get over. All right. So I guess we might as well take the tuner out of here. So I'm sure they give you a tuner, a nice little goodie bag or ditty bag or, okay. Yep. A nice tuner. Very helpful to have. It should slide in. I mean, it looks like there's a place for a a screw, but they don't usually even include it because they usually stay on without them, if you can get them on. All right, nice and bright blue. I thought it was green, but I guess green is when it's in tune. So let's tune it up. I would put it on chromatic. There are other settings for ukulele and such. Since this is not a banjo for real, like it's a banjo guitar, I would like to use picks. So yeah, I'm going to use some, they give you picks. So we're sort of, you know, taking out the stuff from the goodie bag as we need it. They give you 4 picks, okay, of various thicknesses. Just grab, I don't like a thin pick, so I grab one of the thicker ones. Put the rest back, and we will go through whatever else is in here in a moment. Let's tune this. When you tune, you don't want to go too fast. I mean, we had them pretty loose, but as you get close, you want to slow down or you might pop something. Always tune up. E, A, D, G, B, E. The wound ones take longer to tune up, you know, to stay in tune than the unwound, so you might notice that the last 3 weren't as bad. This is wild because I play guitar, but it's banjo kind of sounding. This is definitely different. There's some schmutz on here. I don't know, maybe from the factory. Hopefully I'll use a little water and get it out. All right, I'm gonna keep tuning this. I'm gonna shut the video and just tune it and tune it and tune it and tune it so that I can play some songs for you and open up the goodie bag. So let's just get a little look close up at the bridge placement. Now we have to still, once it's in tune, I'll check the intonation. No sense in checking that until it's, you know, at least holding in tune for a little bit. Okay? Right back. So I tuned it for a little bit. I stretched some strings, strummed it a bit, and it's pretty amazing how well it's staying in tune. Placement was actually perfect. So the E was here, was perfect, and it's a little sharp. So I want to lengthen it a little, which means I want to just push this bridge a tiny bit. Just like that. I moved it a hair. Let's see what happens. Now you have to retune the open. Now the E is perfect. Now let's see where it is. It's almost perfect. Let's see where the A is. Yeah. That's great. It's perfectly intonated. So that means whatever I play, whatever notes I play here, are going to be the correct notes and not sound bad. And believe me, I've played many badly intonated instruments like ukuleles or guitars, and it really makes a difference, especially if you play finger style. You might not notice it so much if you're, or single note. You might not notice it so much if you're playing open chords, because up here it's not so bad, but as you move along, you would definitely notice it. So I want to play you some tunes, but I want to show you what's in the goodie bag, because the strap is probably in there, and I can definitely use a strap. So here's a great, nice booklet in color, as you can see, folk, living color, and you can look through that at your leisure. Okay, all about the banjo, the 6-string banjo, as we know, 6 strings. And let's see what else they give us. An extra set of 6 strings, which is great. Banjo, professional banjo strings. All right. And the picks that I took out before. This is the strap, which I will put on after I stop the video. A little cleaning cloth. And these are the tools you would need if you needed to adjust the truss rod, which you'd have to take the back cover off, and there's a truss rod running through. And there's also something called a coordinator rod. But this is also, this little one here, you would put the, here, I'll take it out so you can see it. There's 2 different tools, okay? And there's actually almost like 3, because one also is used for the coordinator rod. It's very clever. You see that? It's a little, it's like a little indent, smaller. It goes in the coordinator rod so you can adjust it. So that would be something you could read about in the book or take it to a luthier. And this part is used to adjust the brackets for the tightness of the head. Right now, I'm just gonna leave it alone. But if you hear that it doesn't sound right or some weird artifacts, you might need to tighten the head. Okay, again, you might wanna bring it to get professionally set up. And this is for the truss rod, which is just like a guitar truss rod. And yep, it's right here. That's where you would unscrew it. And again, I would not mess with it myself. I've been playing guitar a long time, but I still feel uncomfortable with, actually, fixing a guitar. I would leave that to the professionals. So I could change strings and do things like place bridges, but that's about it. All right. So I will shut the video again, and I will play some songs for you. So I came here to a more comfortable position. I have my little baby right here, Gracie, she's sleeping. And, I was thinking, what is this type of instrument good for? Like, who is it good for? And I think it's good for someone who plays guitar, that loves the banjo sound, but maybe doesn't want to deal with learning a whole new instrument, because it's just like a guitar, because it is a guitar. So let's try some songs that you might not normally play with a banjo, but I think sound kind of cool, like this one. You could play some blues, so this is very cool. So how about we play another song that you wouldn't ordinarily accompany yourself with a banjo with, but maybe a guitar or a banjo guitar you might, and let's take it to a different style. So you would normally not play this way, but I kind of like it. This is Fleetwood Mac. Now here you go again, you say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it. Listen carefully to the sound of loneliness like a heartbeat. This is very cool. This is going to provide a lot of fun for me. And hopefully I'll get to entertain some people too. I've been doing some gigs lately, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Vangoa, for this very cool, very playable 6-string banjo guitar. Vangoa.